everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stunting. My name is Diana. I am Fimi Communications Manager. And here on our show, we speak to all of our Genesis artists, and I am joined all the way from Greece, Dablo Campanini. Welcome, Dablo. How are you?
Thanks a lot. I'm fine. Nice to see you again, and nice to be here.
Yes, very, very happy to have you with us today. So, right, let's just jump in. As an artist, what has been, your primary motivations for creating your art?
Primary motivations. I think it comes with me from a very young age. I just wanted to draw. I like to draw, so I try everything I did was to focus on become an artist. From the young age, I started drawing and made modeling and made a lot of things, and then after I started studying fine arts, and then slowly become an artist, and started working with tattoos, which was a really good solution back then. And I'm still working on them. And now I discover some NFT and go on and so on, just producing more art. What I do.
Okay, so what kind of art were you doing when you were younger, as a young Dablo?
That's more dark art, because I don't know if you can see something back there. It's too weird.
Oh, yes.
Paintings. It's like a bit of her Giger, a bit of I was into metal, black metal, and music, so I draw different kinds of monsters and things like this. And I like the real terror or black art. Tattoo was really related with that back then, so I used a lot of this for tattoo.
Interesting. So tell us about the decision, or how was that leap from, painting or drawing on paper to now, using the skin as your canvas?
Oh, it's a totally different thing, because it's like when you use paper, you could do whatever you want. You can erase it, you could start again, just draw your and base your new works in the other in the old works. You could start working and working. Now in skin is one chance.
Yes.
And for do this, you have really to get some skills, which comes just with time. Time is the base of this work. You have to have a lot of time, a love for this work, and it's very difficult. And once you get it, start to get some really good rewards and really good things, because when you get it in you have one time, you do it and it goes well. It's like, yeah, I have it. It's like,
yes,
really cool feeling.
Oh my goodness. So when did you start learning about the NFTs?
A couple of years ago, I heard about them and I read about them. I basically read some of this crazy numbers they were doing on the internet. I say, what's that? What they are doing? And why are they so funny drawings? There's not something serious. And I didn't just give much attention back then. But then some friends of mine just told me I have to do it, because they just helped me to set up my first wallet, and they talk me about crypto. They say crypto is the future. We have a talk. I read a lot, and when I discover, like, not just NFTs but crypto as a asset and as a philosophy, it's a really good thing. So I decided to jump in, and with the help of some good friends, I started basically in BNB chain and tried on OpenSea. But once I started on Stellar and feel the warm community there, because it was like I could post whatever before, but then nobody just pay attention, and that's different in Stellar. With just the first post, I get a sale, and everybody was paying some attention because it was a new artist in the town, a new kid on the block. I don't know, something like this. And I really feel a really good thing, and so I get in totally in NFTs and into Stellar.
So what project did you start with on Stellar? Was it the piggies?
Yeah, this was my first collection, the piggy punks. I just tried to mint something before, so like to learn how to do it. I tried some this is Stellar Quest application I tried, so I could learn how to mint and how to burn, how to sand, and all these things to work with Laboratory Stellar. And it was a really good learning. And then I decided to post my first collection. It was the Piggy Punks, who went very well. I almost sell every Piggy Punk I drawed. I got some um, commissions. It was really nice and really funny collection.
So, what I'm talking about our broader audience is the PFP, so for instance, if you look at um, I guess the most famous one would be the Board Ape Yacht Club. So you'll see an ape that will have, a hat,
Yeah,
without a hat, and you found your sweet spot.
it was the second collection, and after that, working on a lot on it, I decided to make a third collection. This is my first collection on Fimi, and this is based on again on generative art. With this, I draw every single layer, and I run the program, and I put I think it's 125 or something, if I'm not made a mistake,
Okay.
or 100, and it just make 125 pieces.
Mhm.
You could get up to 10,000. I don't know, but I think it's
Right.
not
It
so.
could get as high as 10,000 for sure. So that you're talking about your current collection on the Fimi NFT marketplace.
Yeah, it's generative art, and it's called the Crazy Doodle Crew. It's just a doodle that I like it, but I also add some tattoos and piercings, which I like, and make it a bit funnier. And I add some descriptions that are kind of puns or jokes or something related to the character or the doodle.
Nice. Yeah, so I like that you have like your own bits of your personality in each of these projects, because like with the Crazy Doodle Crew, as you say, as a tattoo artist, you have this cool little unlockable in there, which is a tattoo and some piercings. Nice. All right. So what has been your experience so far on the Fimi NFT marketplace?
Well, Fimi got a lot of potential. It's really nice to work with the team. The team is really supportive. Miguel is really supportive. He was like 24 hours for the artists in the beginning when we were. I felt like I helped building the market. I don't know. I tried every single button, all the buttons, and I say, okay, Miguel, this is not working on my tablet. It is working on the computer, but not on my tablet or whatever. I was sharing a lot of things that I can and I cannot do it, and I always find really good support. And this is the most the thing I like it more because when you are producing something, when you don't know very well what are you doing, you don't know very well about generative art. I learned about code. I learned all these things, but I didn't. I don't know everything. It was just my second try, and Miguel was like, "Okay, we're gonna do this in the next weeks or next week. And we're gonna help you. Don't gonna need to learn. I don't know, Solidity or make your own smart contract. You could do it in another way." And he found ways so we can make more things together for artists with I mean most of the artists in NFT we are all new in this world, so it was very supportive. It's one of the things that I most like on this female market.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I do remember, especially in our Telegram group with the artists, that you quite vocal. So we really appreciate that help, and shout out again to our our fearless leader, Miguel
Oh,
Adeline.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, Miguel,
he does get in
great,
there
great.
with the trenches and just make sure that all our artists are aided in uploading and just making the processes as seamless as possible for you guys. So what features have you played with or do you like in your minting process that's on the Fimi NFT place?
I played almost all features, but I like more the the possibility of minting in different chains. That was really nice because I never could make it in another before I tried. It was very hard and difficult. Now, Fimi Market was this so easy and friendly user, and we uh, been able to maintain different chains. It was like, wow, I could sell in Polygon or Ethereum or whatever. The even the buyer's choice. Hey, he could choose to mint himself. Uh, this is very good features. I think. I don't know. I've been looking for, but there's just a few, or maybe that was one of the first marketplaces that allow you to maintain different chains, which is a very huge thing.
Yes, I mean that has come out on top for both our buyers as well as creators on the site. Um, that it really is one of the top features. Well, Dablo, thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Stunting. Really appreciate your time. What else?
My
What is
pleasure.
next? What is next for you? What do we have to look forward to that you're creating?
Oh, I got a lot of ideas, but next for sure is Piggy Punks, more Piggy Punks, the second phase, which I'm trying to make generative art. I'm not sure. I prepare some pixelated, they're on their way, but they're not ready yet. And I decided to make pixelated, but going back to the normal ones, but I want to add something and maybe a 3D vision or something, make more stories about it and working hard on it. I hope to have a little more time, but tattooing and drawing is sometimes I
Yeah.
don't have the time enough, but I hope in the next month I'll be ready with some new collection, the second phase of the Piggy Punks, or maybe something simpler. Who knows?
Well, whatever it is, we know it's going to be fantastic because you have just amazing talent. So thank you again for joining us. We're looking forward to your next,
It was my pleasure.
whatever you decide. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, on this next episode of Stunting. It has been indeed our pleasure having you here.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. It was nice meeting.
Thank you. Take care. Have a good one.
Have fun.